तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाशादिशितारिणे।
भक्तिसिद्धांत महाराज का भी प्रणाम मत बोलिए।
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ते नामिने। शिवास्मान्वी देवी दयिताय कृपा बुद्धये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दायिने प्रभे नमः। माधुर्यो जल प्रेमादय श्री रूपानुगा भक्तिदा श्री गौर करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमस्तुते। नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्री रूपाधीन तारिणे
श्री मूर्ते दीनतारिणे
मूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुगा वृद्धा पार्षिद्धान्ध्वान्तहारिणे।
हरे कृष्णा। थैंक यू। अमोहा, आपको भी याद है भक्तिसिद्धांत महाराज का? हाँ, प्रणाम मंत्र। वेरी गुड, वंडरफुल। भक्तिसिद्धांत महाराज बहुत प्रसन्न हो गए। So we will continue on the glories of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Such a personality that he influenced the world forever by his divine instructions. So whenever we hear from the acharyas, we get two benefits, two very unlimited benefits. The first benefit is that we, from their life, from their contributions, we come to know how they perform their devotional service. So we are very much enthused and inspired. It gives us much inspiration. And second, these personalities come to deliver us by means of their instructions. So these instructions help us how to progress in devotional path, how to become perfect. So when they leave, they do not go without leaving an impact. They leave behind us their instructions. And their instructions are like a rope in the well. If someone who is drowning in the well, if he has to be rescued, he needs the rope. And that rope is the instruction of these acharyas. So I'll begin with one very beautiful poem, prayer, which is in glorification of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur. I found it. I'll first share it. This is written by His Holiness Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Swami Maharaj. Anyone remembers Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj? When we were studying the Prabhupada Leelamrit, that time Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Swami Maharaj's mention was there. Anyone remembers Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj? Prabhupada was very close. Prabhupada very much admired Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj. He was a very, very exalted personality, very exalted devotee. And Prabhupada always treated him like his Siksha Guru. And he was one of the most favorite disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And he was very prolific, very, very prolific in all the scriptures, shastras. And also he is having a very unique quality that he composes. He is a very nice composer. He is a prolific composer. He has given many prayers in glorification of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So I'll pick up one of the prayers and begin from here. Yesterday was his appearance day. So he is mentioning that Udaya jaladi Gaurak Shrabda Gauriya Manam Saranidhi Jala Nida Anubhava Sakabda Manam Asita Saratithi Shri Falguna Udbhava Kalam Prabhupadam Iha Vande Jata Shatabdi Purtama. He composed this poem 51 years back when there was the centennial of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So here he is mentioning that Udaya Jaladi, he appeared in Gaurabda, 1795, Shakabda, which is 1874. How many years you need to add to Shakabda to make it the calendar year? Very simple. 79 years. You just add 79 years to Shakabda and it will become the calendar year. During the 5th day of the dark fortnight in the month of Fagun. And I offer my obeisances unto Srila Prabhupada on the completion of his birth centennial. Vraja bhajan maya Shri Rupa Mahatma Gita Suchira Viraha Lila Pragadina Prabhate Nirupadi Karuna Shri Rupa Dasyam Dadautama Prabhupadam Iha Vande Jata Shatabd Purtama. In the early morning, as he displayed pastimes of long separation, through the song that glorifies Shri Rup, which is imbued with Vraja Bhajan. He awarded the service of Shri Rup unto me by his unconditional mercy. When there was the final pastime of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, when he was departing from this material world, at that time, he called Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Swami Maharaj and he asked Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Swami Maharaj to sing this song, which he is mentioning here. Viraha Lila Praga Dinasya Prabhata Shri Rupa Manjari Pada. He specifically asked Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj to sing this Viraha, this song of separation from Srila Rupa Goswami. So in the early morning, as he displayed, the Maharaj passed very early morning. Who remembers what was the time? I mentioned yesterday. What was the time when Bhakti Swami Maharaj departed? What was his appearance time? How we will receive the mercy of such acharyas if in our heart we do not give them any space? Why you don't remember? Pradeep, what was the time yesterday I mentioned? What was the time? What was the day, year and time and place?
6th February 1874.
Yeah, time and place. If our daughter birth is there, everything will be remembered. Huh? Yes, Sonika? Oh, sorry, Priyanka?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
3:30 a.m.
Not 3:30 a.m. It's 3:30 p.m. And
Sure.
what is the place?
Jagannath Puri.
Jagannath Puri. Yeah. But he departed in Calcutta. It was early morning hours. So sometimes it is mentioned as 31st December 1936. And some places it is mentioned as 1st January 1937. It is the same thing. It was the end of the night and the beginning of the day. No, it was the day had not begun actually. It was very early morning. So the last instructions that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur gave, very, very important instructions. So long instructions, but some of it as far as we can discuss, we will try to discuss. To know what is actually his desire from all of his followers, those who are coming in the line of Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara. So what these acharyas expect and what they desire from us. On December 23rd, 1936, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada gave his final instructions to the assembled devotees. This is just, a week, almost a week before he departed. Perhaps many have considered Mrs. Maharaj Vani. What is this Vani called? What is Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Vani called? We unveiled the book yesterday. Yes, Purushottam?
No, it's Gaur Bani.
Yeah, Gaur Vani is also Amrit Vani. It's Amrit Vani. This is the nectar of instructions. If anyone follows these instructions, his life will become nectarine. So Maharaj is saying, perhaps many people have considered me their enemy because I was compelled to tell the unadulterated truth. I asked them to serve the Lord with all sincerity. So Maharaj Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur never compromised. Srila Prabhupada was much liberal as compared to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And he said, I have given much anxiety to many people only because I wanted to inspire them to serve Krishna sincerely without material desires and duplicity. So this is one big impediment that we have. That is duplicitous. From within, we are wanting to enjoy this material world. And our heart is stuffed with material desires. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati wants us to give up the material desires and to become sincere. Sincere means without duplicity. If one is having duplicity, he is diseases, he is deceitful. He cannot progress. One day they will understand this. But Maharaj knew. Maharaj said that one day they will understand. So these are the instructions he gave to his disciples and followers. Sakale param utsaha sahakare rupa raghunatha vani prachara sabhara. He says Sakale param utsaha. So all of you remain ever enthusiastic. What should you be enthusiastic about? All of you preach the message of Rupa and Raghunath to everyone with great enthusiasm. Rupa Raghunatha Pade, Rahu Mora Asha, Prarthana Kare Sada, Narottam Dasa. So the same footsteps. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is asking all of his followers and his disciples to preach the message of Srila Rupa and Raghunath. What is the message of Srila Rupa Goswami? Srila Rupa Goswami, what is his foremost message? What is Srila Rupa Goswami known for? What position he takes in Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara? Yes, Purushottam?
So it's Utsaha Nischya Dhairya.
Okay, very good. That is there. But what is his position? What is he known as? He is an acharya for? Utsaha Nishya Dharyat in what?
And devotional service.
Yes. Yes. So he is an acharya for Abhideya, which is the process. And what is the process? The process is to perform devotional service. So Maharaj said that everyone should ever remain ever enthusiastic to perform devotional service in the line of Srila Rupa and Raghunath, as they have given instructions. Utsaha Nishya Dharya. What is the next line? Tat tat karma pravartanat. Utsaha Nishya Dharya tat tat karma pravartanat. So One should always be enthusiastic. That is utsaha. Nishyat, one should be determined. And dharyat means one has to be patient. While performing devotional service, one has to be determined and remain patient. When the effect will come, we don't know. But till the time we have the opportunity, we should be very sincerely engaging in service. Today, there was unveiling here in Mayapur Dham of Srila Prabhupada's Legacy Museum. You remember last time when we came, the day we came, there was the unveiling of the Narsim Dev wing. Very grand. याद है भूल गए. There was Narsim Dev wing, and today there was the opening of Srila Prabhupada's Legacy Museum. Very wonderful. So how much struggle Srila Prabhupada has done. If you come to the museum, we can get a reflection of it. Dayashil, you are not hearing even today. Hari bol. आप उधर हैं या नहीं? Mantra of life.
Hearing, Prabhuji, hearing.
So why video is off?
I was taking prasadam, Prabhuji.
Time management has to be more skillful. So Rupa Raghunatha Pade. And what is Raghunath Das Goswami's teaching? What is the sum and substance of Raghunath Das Goswami's teaching? Every year we go to Govardhan and we go to the place of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. We glorify, we hear his glories. What is his teaching? What is his sum and substance of teaching? What position he takes? Jaldi karo, bolo, otherwise we won't be able to discuss much of his instructions. I will stop at 9:15. What is the position of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami? Why Narottam Das Thakur is saying Rupa Raghunatha Pade Raho Morash? Why Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, if you see Chaitanya Charitamrita, every chapter he ends by taking the dust of the lotus feet of Rupa Raghunatha Pade. What is the position of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami? बोलिए पुरुषोत्तम.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, process of surrendering.
That is there. That is already given by Srila Rupa Goswami. He is the Prayojan Acharya. He gives the goal, not just the process, the perfection. The perfection of surrender. What is the perfection of surrender? Is love for Krishna. And he showed his love by complete renunciation from the world. He is Vairagya Murti. He is the personification of renunciation. So, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur is instructing that you follow the footsteps of Rupa and Raghunath. How? By being engaged in service always and remaining renounced. Rupanuge padadhuli hoite sabar charama akansha chitte jage anibar. Rupanuge padadhuli hoite sabar. May you all become so pure that your ultimate desire is to become a speck of dust at the lotus feet of the followers of Srila Rupa Goswami. Not, please hear the instruction. He says, Rupa Nuga Pade Dhuli Hoite Savar. Not Rupa Goswami's Pade Dhuli. Those who are following in the footsteps of Srila Rupa Goswami. May the ultimate desire to become a speck of dust at the lotus feet of the followers of Srila Rupa. Charama Akansha Chitte Jage Anibar. May let that desire, that pure desire be invoked in your heart. Chitte Jage Anibar. Followers of Sri Rupa remain ever awake in our hearts. So that means we have only one desire. What is the desire? श्री गुरु चरणे पदे, श्री गुरु चरणे रति, यही से उत्तम गति. And और ना करी है मने आशा. So this is what Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur wants, that all our souls should come to this level of awakening of our hearts. Charam akansha chitte jage. Jage is to awaken. Ani bar. Advai jnana tattva vraje vrajendra nandana vishaya vigraha se seva sarva sevya dhana. Advai jnana tattva. Advai, you know, Advai means which is non-dual. So what is non-dual? That means there is only one absolute truth, and that is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And who is that Supreme Personality of Godhead? The absolute truth is Brajendra Nandan. So Brajendra Nandan Krishna is the principle of non-dual consciousness. He is Advai Gyan Tattva Braje Brajendra Nandan Mula. He is the root. And Vishai Vigrahi says Sarva Seve Dhana. Vishai means he is the object of what? Of Sevya Dhana, is the service. So he is the object of service. That means he is the person who is to be served. One is Vishaya and the other is Ashraya. You know the difference? Who knows the difference between Vishaya and Ashraya? It is not the Vishaya which is material enjoyment. It is Vishaya and Ashraya. Who knows what is Vishaya and Ashraya? नहीं जानते आप लोग विषय और आश्रय. Vishaya is the object of service. That is one who receives the service, one who enjoys the service. Who can it be? Only one person, non-dual person. That is Krishna. And Ashraya are those who take shelter, to come under the shelter by performing service. That are all the jivas. So they are all Ashraya Tattva and Vishaya Tattva. So the jivas are the one who seeks shelter by performing devotional service. Krishna gives the Ashraya and he is the Vishaya of all the service. Bhoktaram Yagatapasam Sarvalokam Maheshwaram. He is the enjoyer. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur is desiring that this Advai Tattva, Advai Jnana Tattva become very clear, that what we are meant, that our constitutional position is to serve. We are eternal servants of Krishna. And Krishna is our eternal master. And what is our constitutional position? Sarva Sevya, and that is our greatest dhana, or our resource. Our most valuable thing is to serve. The Vrajendra Nandan Krishna is the principle of non-dual consciousness. He is the root object of devotion and the treasured object of service for all. Tara aprakata indriya tarpan uddesha ashraya anugatya sabe thake mile mishe. So what one has to do? Because Krishna is the Vishaya and we are the Ashraya, and our constitutional position is Sarva Sevya Dhan. So he says Tara aprakat indriya tarpan. Whose indriya? Krishna's indriya. And what is Krishna's indriya? Is a prakrit. Krishna has what kind of senses? Transcendental senses or spiritual senses. So it is aprakrit. We are all prakrit. We have material senses, but Krishna has transcendental senses. So Tara Aprakrit Indriya Tarpan. So what are the jiva supposed to do? Is to satisfy the transcendental senses. Of whom? Of the same Advai Jnana Tattva, of the non-dual supreme truth. And Uddesha Ashraya Anugata Tabe Thake Mile Mishe. Remain united in following Radha, the original reservoir of love for him. So who is the topmost Ashraya Tattva? Is Srimati Radharani. So Uddesha, very beautiful. He says Uddesha, what should be the objective? Uddesha Ashraya Anugatya Sabe Thaka Mile Mishe. To remain united. Mile Mishe means to remain united. And what one has to remain united for? Uddesh Ashraya Anugata is in following Srimati Radharani, who is the original reservoir of love for Krishna. So why service is being performed? What is the mool reason? What is the root of one to perform devotional service? As Maharaj is saying here, in the instruction before, Maharaj said in the second instruction, in the third instruction, that Sarva Seva Dhana. So how one can attain the Sarva Seva Dhana? What is the preliminary qualification or condition for one to have Sarva Seva Dhana? When can one come to the position of Sarva Seva Dhana? How? What is the constituent which is required to come to the level of becoming an instrument of Sarva Seva Dhana? A little exalted. See, this is Maharaj's final instruction, but all of you should be knowing this basic. It is not that we have never discussed all this, not in so condensed way, but this basic will be known. Is love for Krishna. Service will only happen when there is love for Krishna. That is why it is loving devotional service. Unless and until one has invoked some love, one cannot perform service. Otherwise, it will be Shrama Eva Hi Kevalam. And how to invoke love? When one follows into the footstep of Srimati Radharani. So that is why Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur is mentioning here as Uddesha. What should be our objective is Ashraya Anugatya of Srimati Radharani. In order to satisfy the transcendental senses of the one non-dual supreme truth, remain united in following Radha, the original reservoir of love for him. Sabara Uddesha Eka Shri Hari Bhajana Taha Sadhi Bhare Sabe Karaha Jatana. Very beautiful. Sabara Uddesha Eka Shri Hari Bhajan. Everyone make the effort to perfect your worship of Shri Hari. Make this the only purpose of your life. Taha Shadhibare. Shadhibare is to make perfect. How? By making jatana. Jatana, you mean, is endeavor. Is constant and earnest endeavor. So bhajan, to be able to perform bhajan, what is required is jatan. One cannot perform bhajan without jatan. One has to make constant endeavor. Even while coming here in Mayapur, not easy. Today we were in assembly of almost 400 devotees. Unprecedented Sangha. 400 devotees from all over the world. All assembled, packed in one room. Big hall, very big hall. Everyone came from long distance. Why? To get this empowerment of association. Effort is required to perform devotional practice. Both. Either you perform devotional practice, that is bhajana, or you perform seva. For both, very sincere effort is required. Something extraordinary is required. Ordinarily, it cannot be performed. So Maharaj is asking, he's saying that you have to perform by jatana. Shadi vare sab karaha jatana. दूदिनेरा जानिए ही अनित्य संसार यहाँ ते ममता त्याजी होई माया पार. Another wonderful instruction. Dui dinera jani ei anitya sansar. Krishna says, anityam asukham lokam imam prapasya bhajasvamam. Remember that this world is temporary and lasts only a day or two. Give up your family attachment. Anitya samsar ihate mamata tyaji. Maharaj is very strongly saying that give up your family attachment and transcend this world of illusion. Mamta tyaji hoi maya par. Very big obstacle in our bhajan and in our seva is our attachment. What kind of attachment? Attachment based on our body. कौन रूप जीवने निर्वाह करी चला नित्य तत्व कृष्ण भक्ति करह संबल. Maintain your worldly obligations in whatever way you can. कौन रूप जीवन निर्वाह करी चला नित्य तत्व कृष्ण भक्ति करह संबल. But make the eternal principle devotion to Krishna the true purpose of your voyage through life. So what should be primarily and what should be secondary? Maharaj is very clearly delineating here. That worldly obligations should be external, should be secondary. Somehow, you just maintain them. No need to invest your heart in them. But make the internal principle of devotion, Nitya Krishna, Nitya Tattva Krishna Bhakti Karaha Sambala, the true purpose of your voyage through your life. A very inevitable, those who are very much attracted or enamored or attached to material objects, either it is in the form of dhanam, janam or sundari, it is impossible for them to make progress. So he says where the bala has to be given, the bala has to be given in sevya, in service, not in anything else. Anything else, you just make only that much of endeavor which is required to maintain. That's all. Nothing else. True purpose of your voyage is devotion to Krishna. Vipada jana shata shata shelanchana asukata tapi hari bhajan cherona. Vipada ganjana. Shata shata. Shata shata means hundreds. Let hundreds of ganjana means dangers. Vipad means difficulties. Let hundreds of dangers, insults or persecution come. Lanchana. Lanchana, you understand? Is criticism. Or even more. What is lanchana? Is false allegations. Lanchana is false allegations. Or even not only allegation, is persecution. Even if you are convicted for no fault, let hundreds of danger, insults or persecutions come. Tathapi Hari Bhajan Cherona. But in spite of them, do not give up your worship of Krishna. Sarva Vigna Vinashana Prabhu Gaura Hari Avashya Shri Padasthane Dibena Daya Kori. The Sarva Vigna Vinasha Prabhu, Lord Gaur Hari destroys all obstacles on the path. Avashya Shri Padasthana Dibena Daya Kori. He will surely be merciful and give you a place at his lotus feet. Avasya rakhive Krishna Vishwas. This is one of the symptoms of Sharanagati, surrender. That one has full faith, conviction that Krishna will certainly protect him. He will mercifully give us a place at his lotus feet. It is true. So all my travels now, I am seeing amazing. When I went to Kharghar, I hardly knew anyone in Kharghar. And I went for that section, hardly I go to Mumbai. No problem of accommodation, although it was so difficult for everyone else. And even in Mayapur, I met one of the vice presidents of Punjabi Bagh, one of the biggest fundraiser in entire North India for last 10 years. He didn't get a room in Mayapur inside. He's staying outside. And I'm here. Just as I get down, in front is Panchatattva. Just as soon as I come out of the ashram, this building is in front of Panchatattva. So Krishna is giving shelter to everyone, but one has to do a little bhajan. If one does bhajan, then ashram is there for everyone. Srila Prabhupada has made a house in which the whole world can live. Wherever we have to travel, there is no problem. When I was going to see this museum right now, Srila Prabhupada's Legacy Museum, so there was a lot of rush. So the organizers told me that you please first have prasad and then go. I had no desire to take prasad because I had taken prasad in the afternoon. It was very opulent. ILS prasad is very, very opulent. One of the most opulent prasad that we get is in this ISKCON Leadership Sangha. But they pushed me. And then, some of the known devotees, they were known. So there is no deficiency of anything else materially which is required to maintain the body. Everything is provided by Krishna. So this faith should be there in the heart. This conviction should be there. That feel of insecurity which we see around everyone's heart. Everyone's heart is overwhelmed with insecurity feelings. They're so insecure. They are always worrying what will happen. Why? Because they have no faith. Their faith is very weak. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur is asking to instill that faith. Lord God Hari destroys all obstacles on the path. He will surely be merciful and give a place at his lotus feet. Shri Krishna Vimukha Heri Adhikamsa Jana Shuddha Krishna Seva Katha Na Kare Grahana Hoye Naha Utsahina Tahate Kakhana Cherona Jivato Tava Nijer Bhajana. When you see that the most people are Sri Krishna Vimukha, so the mass of people, your relatives, your friends, even your family members, they are all Krishna Vimukha. When you see most people are indifferent to Sri Krishna and they show no interest in selfless service to Krishna and it talks about him. Neither they have any interest in service. Jana Shuddha Krishna Seva Katha Na Kare Grahana. They will never accept. Neither they will accept the Krishna Katha, nor they are interested in Krishna service. So Maharaj is saying, Na utsaha hina tahate. So your enthusiasm by seeing others, or most of the people in this world who are not inspired, they are not inclined to take devotional service, we should not be affected by it. Don't be discouraged. Then he says, First of all, never give up your bhajan. Kaha kana chhero na jivato tava nirjera bhajana. So don't be discouraged. First of all, never give up your bhajan, your life and soul. What we have to give up? We have to give up their association. Kick them. Throw them out of your life. In a way, be very astute. In a sense that don't be influenced with what they say or what they do. Don't allow them to influence you. Rather, your practice, your purity should influence them that they become transformed. And if they are very stubborn, if they are not inclined, then remain distant from them. Asat sang tyag. Give up their association. Very important. Unless and until one give up the materialistic association, it is impossible to advance in devotional practice. So Maharaj is warning us that don't be affected. Everywhere there is asat. Asat sang is there. This entire world is surcharged with asat sang. So give up that asat sang, but never give up our own bhajan. Don't be influenced with what others are saying or what others are doing. निज सर्वस्य कृष्ण कथा श्रवण कीर्तन छारिया दरिद्र केने करिबा वरण. Why would you accept the poverty of a life? So Maharaj is comparing that what will be the life of a person who does not have in his life Shravan and Kirtan. So that person is the most poorest person. That is a real pauper. Pauper, you understand? One who is loitering in the street. Who in his life, one who does not have the opportunity of hearing and chanting about Krishna. Why would you accept the poverty of a life? So he's asking this question, that why should you take to such a poor-stricken life, which is vihina, which is without Krishna Katha or Krishna Kirtana. Without hearing and chanting about Krishna, your soul will. Krishna Pada Padma Maga Jivera Kalyan Achira Purebe Vancha Sarva Shaktiman. Krishna Pad Padma Maga Jivera Kalyan. So Pad Padma is Krishna's lotus feet. And what we have to do? We have to beg. We have to request Krishna to please provide us the shelter of his lotus feet. Krishna Pad Padma Maga. We have to beg Krishna. It's not that it will automatically come. And what it is? Jivera Kalyan. Kalyan means the benefit. So what is the benefit of the jiva? Is to have the shelter of the Supreme Lord. Beg for Krishna's lotus feet, the ultimate benediction for all living beings. Then, Achire Purabe Vancha Sarva Shaktiman. Achire means that without delay. So Krishna is all powerful. He is Sarva Shaktiman. The Lord is all powerful and will quickly fulfill your desires. But when he will fulfill? When we really beg. And how we have to beg? By sincerely following in the footsteps of these Acharya. Asamartha nahe Krishna dhare sarva bala. So Maharaj is warning us. He is saying, Asamartha nahi Krishna. Krishna is not incapable. Why? Because he is sarva bala. He is the reservoir of all strength and power. He is omnipotent. Sevak vancha kabu na hoye vifala. His servant's desire will never go in vain. That is there. Krishna says, Kaunteya pratijana hi name bhaktya pranashyati. He first fulfills his servant's desire. Krishna is not incapable, he is omnipotent, and his servant desire never go in vain. Trinapeksha hina dina apane mani Through samasahe guna bhushita laibe Amani manada hoye sada nama labhe Shri nama bhajan sarva pradhane janibe. But at the same time, what should be the mood? What should be the inner disposition? While one is performing devotional serving, Hari Seva, or he is performing Hari Katha or Hari Bhajan, please always chant the name of the Lord, being humbler than the blade of grass. Trina Pekha Hina, Dina Apane Maniba. Being humbler than a blade of grass and more tolerant than a tree. Tranatapi Suni Chena, Tarorapi Sahishnuna. And Amani na Manadena. Give all respect to others and demand none for yourself. Then he says, Shri Nam Bhajane Sarva Pradhana Janibe. Make the worship of the holy name the most important aspect of your devotional life. Oh, my time is up. It is 9:21. I'll take only one more, 15th. If we can follow even one instructions truly in our life will become perfect. Shri Chaitanya Pravartita Sankirtana Yagna Iha Tela Iya Diksha Bhaji Bena Vigna. Vigna means one who is intelligent, one who is wise. So what a wise person will do? Maharaj is saying, one who actually has intelligence. A wise person will worship the Lord after taking initiation in the sacrifice of the holy name. Shri Chaitanya Pravartita Sankirtana Yagna. The holy name inaugurated by Shri Krishna Chaitanya and his associate. So I'll stop here. Vaja shared some of his instructions. It's a big one. It has 46 instructions. So we did 1/3, 15. But at least pick up one. At least pick up one. And that one instruction, we sincerely try to apply in our life. And see that our life becomes sublime. Okay, I'll stop here. Ramya is not hearing today. Dashil.
Actually, her health is not good, Prabhuji.
Why you people are not taking care of yourself here? When you have to come for Mayapur Yatra, why you people are so indifferent? Why can't you take care of your bodies? Have you seen her to a doctor? Or you are waiting?
No, Prabhuji, one time we visited, but tomorrow again we'll go.
And what about you, Sonika? I don't see any improvement on your face. Speak.
Sorry,
You are not able to speak? Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
No, I don't see strength coming out from your
Krishna.
voice. Yeah. We should all take good care. You should be concerned that only once in a year that we get the opportunity to come to Mayapur Dham. How can we be so indifferent? Unless and until you are bodily fit, how can you take, advantage of being in the Dham? Did you see the doctor? Did you consult him? I'm asking you, Sonika.
Yes, Prabhuji. It is improving, Prabhuji.
Well, what has happened to you? I'll speak to you over the phone. Find out. So all of you, you should all be aspiring to come to Mayapur and being fully fit, both physically and mentally. Mentally, you should not be there in Delhi now. You should be in Mayapur. You should feel that separation from Mayapur and quickly come to Mayapur. I'll stop here. Okay, Purushottam, everything is lined up for you. You will have the association. And from the next time, don't try your independent ticket. Okay, give up this nonsense idea.
Yes, okay. Not okay, bro.
Hare Krishna. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yadai Gaur Premanandi. Hare Hare Krishna.